Alright, before we begin today's video, got a few pickups from Goodwill, was running a quick errand, didn't have time to film, but after this we are going to Barnes & Noble for their sale and Walmart, which is funny, this is from Walmart, to get a few shows, so yeah, but we did manage to upgrade 2 VHS, and we upgraded a Warner Brothers disc rot Casualty. Well, it still worked, but my copy had the... I'll explain that. So yeah, first being Snow Dogs, have this on clamshell. That was a good upgrade. There's a lot of special features there. So that's cool. I always think I've upgraded that, but I haven't yet. It's not on my upgrades list, though. That's probably where I'm getting confused. And then both of these are from Walmart, the $5 bin. They're both brand new, factory sealed. There were a lot of sealed things, ER the complete series and stuff like that, but ER from like 5 to 10, those all fall under the disc rot era, so, and they were all $8 each, but would have been cool, but I'm going to get the complete series box set, because that was made after, so it was cool to see all the sealed stuff though. And then Baby Geniuses, don't like the sequels, but I actually really enjoy the first one. Dom DeLuise is in there, Kathleen Turner, Christopher Lloyd is in it as well, so that's a cool upgrade. And then Benny and June, my copy was a re-release, which fell in the disc rot era. This was released in 2001, so it's definitely safe. I do like that other cover though. I have a clear case. I'm going to put this on the inside and the other one on the outside, so yeah. That is cool. Alright, let's find the upgrades. Just jump right into it. Let's see. Where? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Knew that was going to happen. Right down. Fix that later. Okay, we are combining that. Let's end with Snow Dogs. Let's see. Baby Genius. Oh, duh. It's right there, right in front of me. Okay, Snow Dogs. Let's see. It's going to be at the top here. Let's see. Oh. Look at that pool. Yep, there it is. I'll fix that later. Alright, so stay tuned for Barnes & Noble and Walmart. Hopefully go get some shows. So, yeah, that's next.
Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to Barnes & Noble for their 50% off. I think we're going to go by Walmart. I might not show that. I might kind of on the fence. So let's jump ahead to Barnes & Noble. Hopefully we can find some stuff. It is a few days later, after we did that little pickups there. We are at Barnes & Noble for the, I think they do it twice a year, the Criterion 50% off sale. I have no idea if I'm going to even find anything. I saw one video, and what he picked up, I wasn't interested in all the new stuff, so maybe there's a title I want to pick up. Definitely worth it with the sale. So we're going to go in there, and then I'll have a few more pickups. I don't know if I'll film at Walmart, but we are going to go to Walmart as well, because I have a show I want to pick up. But yeah, Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion collection. So let's go in, see what they have. Alright, we're out. We found a couple things. Could have grabbed a few more. Stalker, Grand Budapest Hotel, The Graduate, a few other things could have grabbed, but I settled on these two. The Warriors finally upgrading the VHS. I just watched it not long ago. I rewatched it after Fanboy, cause, let's see, the guy that follows him was there. Let's see, I don't see a picture of him. Right here, this guy. Yeah, he was at Fanboy. But he was talking about, I'm like, I gotta watch that. So I watched my VHS, couldn't find it at McKay's. and then recently rewatched the VHS again, and now I found it on DVD finally. Comes with a lot of featurettes, 4 featurettes here. That's cool. It's sad to have this on DVD, cause I watch DVDs are a little easier to watch. But yeah, that's a great upgrade. And then debating on a few, but I settled on Charade or Charade, wherever part of the country you're from, you probably say it different. But yeah, this was half off with the sale, so like 26 total for both. Great movie, Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn. Just had a generic DVD release. I was trying to think. I think this is like public domain, so everybody and their brother has released a DVD. I think I'm correct on that. But this looks like it has some cool stuff. A booklet featuring an essay by film historian Bruce Eder. A restored audio commentary. That's great. The Criterion collection. So that's cool. Wanted that in high definition. And upgrading the Warriors from VHS to DVD. That's great. So I'm going to run by Walmart real quick. I probably won't film it. And then we'll take a look at that wherever we get. And then find our upgrades. Awesome. Best case scenario for the sale. Alright, we did find some stuff at Walmart. We'll take a look at that here in a second. But let's find what we're upgrading. Warriors, Charade. Warriors should be in here, obviously. I just watched it. Oh, it's right there. Don't need the light. It's a great upgrade. Then Charade should be up here somewhere. Oh, is it right there? Yeah. Okay. See, just a generic release. Pretty sure it must be public domain, because that's a bad release. Okay, upgrading those. That's 2 amazing upgrades there. Then from Walmart, this will be in another future video. I'm doing a video about what's available for Warner Brothers Disc Rot. So we will show this, but it will also be in another video. So if you want to know what's available, we'll talk about that here soon. But getting Borderlands, $10 seemed like a pretty good deal. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but big fan of Eli Roth, so that's pretty cool. I've played the games, but I wasn't some massive super fan of the game, so I look forward to it. Mixed reviews, but sometimes that doesn't mean anything to me, so that's good. This got amazing reviews. DreamWorks, Chris Sanders, he did some, I forget what other franchise he did for DreamWorks, but great animation director from where I remember. So yeah, had to get that. That was 15, I believe. This was 20. Inside Out 2. Wanted to check it out. didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, but I've heard great things. Love the first one. There's even a show now called Dream Studios or something like that. Unless it gets released to physical media, I'll probably never see it. But look forward to checking out the sequel, Inside Out 2. Big fan of the first one. Then Hard Eyes, a horror movie I've heard nothing but great things about. Valentine's Day, so another horror franchise on Valentine's. I love Valentine, the original, over here. Great movie. Absolutely love that movie. So yeah, look forward to this. They were talking about it at Spooky Empire, I believe, and I think it was Spooky Empire. So yeah, look forward to checking that out. Then finally getting younger. Took some money I didn't spend at a convention and put it towards this, because I want to check it out again. I watched it like 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago. I don't know how long it's been exactly, but I just marathoned the entire thing in like a few weeks. So good. I would highly recommend this. What a cast, though. Hilary Duff, Sutton Foster, they're the reason I watched it. And then the lady from Beethoven, I believe. I think I'm correct in that. But yeah, just a great show. Romance, comedy, all kind of crazy things that happen to Sutton Foster's character. If you didn't know, she has a daughter. She's going through a divorce and she cannot get a job. So she pretends to be 21 to get the job. And then, everything that goes along with that, all the crazy things that happen. So yeah, I'm going to rewatch that entire show probably again. Then Super Friends, the complete collection, all of the Super Friends all together. I don't see any special features, but the entire run, you need this because of Warner Brothers disc rot. And we will make a video of that in the future. I don't want to spend too long on it because we are going to cover it in greater detail and a few other things in my collection and a few that we do not have in my collection. I'll explain all that here soon. But yeah, great pickup as well as the random Goodwill pickups we had earlier. Warriors VHS upgrade. That has been a trek to find that. So happy. And Charade. I've been wanting that Criterion for years. Younger, great show. Can't wait to watch all these movies and revisit Super Friends. Alright, that is going to do it. Alright, so what have you guys picked up from the sale? If you participated in the Criterion sale this time around, you have two opportunities, July and October, I believe. Yeah, so two opportunities. Usually don't find a whole lot. It's been one or two things every sale. Like I said, I could have gotten probably 3 more things, but I wanted that stuff from Walmart. So yeah, just picked up Charade and Warriors. Great pickup. So yeah, comment down below what have you picked up this week. And that's going to do it. I'm Josh. More videos coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you out thrifting, I'll see you at the movies. Bye.